Yo, Tupac
Yo,
never died.
Mm-mm.
Tupac never died. We gonna
still
Say it
start the
alive.
again.
conversation like that. He never
Say
died,
it
y'all.
again.
They
Say it
shot
He's
him,
in
again.
Cuba.
but
One
he
more
never
time.
died.
I don't think
We
they
not
heard you. Say it one more time.
we not talking about conspiracies. Tupac never died. And
he
the
didn't.
reason why he never died is because it's
'Cause I
almost
have
been
proof.
three decades. And
And
when
I
we talk
have
about the
proof.
greatest rappers of all time, Tupac's name still gets mentioned. So he never died. His impact on the game is
Never.
crazy. But Jay, I'm gonna
Yes,
let you
it
kick
is.
it off because this is your guy. I like Tupac, but we're gonna let Jay kick it off because this is a Tupac head. Jay
I don't know
listen,
if y'all can.
Jay is such a
I don't
Tupac
know.
head. You would think when Tupac got shot, Jay would had him say, Tupac, don't die. And he died in Jay's arms. That's how this nigga act. But go ahead, Jay. Explain yourself.
I don't think you. I don't know if y'all can see this picture, but this is a fine mama right here. I wish this light wasn't so bright. But right here, where I'm pointing at, is a tattooed picture of Tupac on this woman's nice set of legs. I can't show you because it's
what
too
does that got to
bright.
do with
But
anything, Jay?
listen,
What does that got to do with
what you mean? What does it have to do with Tupac? That's who we talking about, ain't? That's who's on that thigh, ain't? What more do we need to say? And this is the Hispanic lady. This is a Hispanic lady. This ain't no African American. This is a Hispanic lady with this tattooed on her.
Look, for you crazy
Here we
Tupac
go.
fans.
Yeah, he never died. I mean, come on, man.
Come on.
We knew this
Listen,
when we first heard him.
guys, let's not put ourselves part of the percentile of conspiracy theorists who say that Tupac is either A in Cuba or B. I think that was the only one. He's in Cuba.
Listen,
we don't want to push that narrative, bro. The guy, listen, he is.
Do you know the history? But before you say anything, do you know there is ties with Cuba and the Black Panthers, right? You do know that, right?
I did not know that.
Was that. You know, Ashada Shakur was his aunt, right? You know where she died at, right?
No, I did not know that.
About? Of course you didn't know that. That's why you look like a
So are you saying that Tupac is crap? Are you saying Tupac's in Cuba?
Nothing.
I'm
not saying he is. I'm saying he's alive.
Oh.
He's alive through us.
Oh, you're saying he's alive?
He's alive through that woman. Through us.
Oh.
Yeah, he's alive through us. He will never die.
Everything left field, bro. We're not saying he's physically alive, Grim. We're
saying
here alive through his music. Man, boy, the slow bot. Boy, you a slow bot. But anyways, we mean through his message, through his impact. That's what we talking about.
Yes.
We're not trying to start conspiracies. He's not Elvis or nothing like that. Not the
okay, yeah, but you know there's people out there that are actually like that though.
Yeah, we know that's not us, man. But listen, Tupac's impact on the game is forever, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And you know he was just inducted. His album was just inducted into the Grammys Hall of Fame. The All Eyez on Me album was just inducted into the Grammys archives, whatever they call it.
Right. Let me ask y'all something. We know how great Tupac is, but there's been some great artists. I would love to see an era where there's a Tupac, a 50 Cent, and a DMX. That would be a crazy era right there, bro. And I'm talking about prime DMX. You know, I don't know who didn't love DMX in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Prime 50 Cent, prime Tupac. I don't even know if they can all get along.
Well, this is the thing. All these guys, listen, all them guys that you just named,
what do you mean get along?
took elements from Tupac. You see what I'm saying?
Didn't. DMX,
but he did. We know. But come on, bro.
He did.
Come on now.
He did play these type of games.
He did. You know what I'm saying? But he really didn't get props to.
He did.
He never did. But he kind of
listen. If we want to put somebody up against Pac, I would say we need to take somebody that's that totally has another style and didn't take any elements from Tupac like those three guys. And I'm not saying that those three guys are hard, but
it would have to be Nas. It would have to be Nas.
Yeah, I agree. Nas. It would have
to be Nas. Nas didn't take
or Jay.
I mean, hold up. Let me back up because he did. When he did that, We Can Hate Me Now. That was on some Pac stuff.
That was on
some Pac stuff.
Right.
But
I think that was more Diddy shit though. I think that was more Diddy's.
It was his doing. It was Diddy's doing, and that's what Nas said. But I will say he was trying to say Nas did try to say he took 5 like Pac, and Pac let it be known. Nas tried to say he lied like me, and that's where I kind of started losing respect for Nas when he said that. Like, nigga, you know damn well you ain't get shot 5 times, nigga. Come on, Come on, man. But
couldn't take a bullet graze.
Nas was the true prodigy coming out of Queens, man. He was the true prodigy coming out, and hey, Prodigy's my guy. I love him, but Nas was the true prodigy. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna put Pac against somebody, it can't even be Big. It has to be Nas because Nas was a trendsetter, just like Pac. Straight up,
I agree.
And let's be for real. And Big, that's my guy. It's always Big over Nas over here. But I mean, Big, it's Big over everybody. Big over Pac, Big over Nas. But I am a Pac fan. Let me just say that I am a Pac fan. But Big bit everybody. He stole everybody's style. I don't care if it was Wu-Tang. I don't care if it was Nas. I don't care if it was Pac. If your style was tight, Big stole it.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Listen, he's a Ron Biter.
Listen, I want to ask you guys a question. Which was a better premier diss song, Hit 'Em Up or Ether?
You know damn well it's Hit 'Em Up. That's
Ether.
a dumbass question.
It's Ether.
I'm gonna say Ether. I'm saying Ether.
Clearly Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah,
Ether.
But I'm just saying
that is about the most disrespectful song. That is the most disrespectful song out there.
It could be disrespectful.
Man clearly said he boned your wife, dude. Come on,
that's
man.
cool.
You don't get no
that's
worse
cool.
than that.
That's cool. Big was boning chicks anyway.
Clearly Hit 'Em Up.
And if we're doing it about girls, if we're doing it about girls, that's one thing. I ain't tripping on that. Nigga, you can bone a bitch all day. That ain't my coochie, bro. I don't own that. You ain't disrespecting me, G. That's not mine. That's hers. That's to me.
Wife.
In real life, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it was his daughter, nigga. It's still not his. It's still not his. It don't matter.
But this is
you putting too much into marriage, bro. You putting too much into a piece of paper. Listen, that is still a human being. You cannot control another human being and what they do. Pac was not the only person Faith smashed on Big. She clearly got around.
Listen, let's listen. I want you guys to look at it like this. Now, if these guys, check this out. Listen. So if Pac were alive today, let's say Pac were alive in let's say around 2001 or 2 when Nas came out with Ether. Now, at what jabs could these dudes take at each other? Because I'm thinking Pac was fucking a lot of bitches, and Jay-Z fucked Nas's baby's mom. So I'm just thinking Pac would throw that in his rap to Nas. And I say, what would Nas say back to Pac?
I don't think he would.
No, he would. He definitely would. Come on, man.
No, I would. He clearly would probably bring up the fact that you lying about being me. I mean,
yeah, that's probably what. Nas would probably come at Pac basically saying he's not only is he confused, he's misleading people on who he's supposed to be. Because Nas is real conscious on stuff. So when they start digging and you start looking at old clips of Pac where he's kind of talking kind of feminine, he's lost in the character from Juice. You know, he clearly wasn't like that until, like everybody said, until he played Bishop.
But you don't know that. You were just going off of people who are using content to make money off.
I mean, you got people
say anything about that, man.
You got people who know Pac. You got people who know Pac. Don't have me dig this damn footage up. Me and Grim was just looking at it. They got 7 minutes of They got 7 minutes. 7 minutes of flamboyant Tupac, bro. And listen, Tupac's my guy.
Say anything to generate attention to him. But we all know for a fact you can't talk about that man and him not come at you. We know it wasn't no punk.
Oh, we didn't say
so regardless of what anybody says, you know for a fact he wasn't no punk. I mean, so whether he was flamboyant, act the girl, I bet you wouldn't tell him to his face.
Jay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You can hear Mouse pimping cotton in this Mickey Vicky. You're right. Nobody would say that to him. Nobody said that to him. Nobody would say that to him. Nobody would say that to him. Man, Pac got killed being Pac. Pac got killed being Pac. Yeah, he wasn't playing no gangster. Nah, he ain't trying to play. We knew he wasn't gangster when he upped the pistol and shot himself trying to shoot some other suckers.
For sure.
You knew he was. You know about that life.
For sure.
Oh, now.
For sure. They said he couldn't fight on the West Coast. And listen, for real West Coast guys, when you say who's the king, when they ask people who the king of the West, cats that's really deep rooted in the West Coast, that's from the Cali, a lot of them dudes don't pick Pac. There's a group of people, like I said, they say Pac ain't from the West Coast, so he can't be the king of Cali. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't disagree with him.
No, I don't disagree with him at all.
I can see it, because to me, I'm easy over Biggie and Pac. Shit.
I'll listen. I got something to say about that, man. Pac, excuse me, he had his time, bro. There was a time in the game where you couldn't call Pac that. And I'm gonna say this, but it was around his peak, though. You see what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that with all due respect to Eazy-E, because Eazy-E had passed away already when Pac had actually hit his peak. So at that time, you could say Pac was king of Cali, dog, because there wasn't nobody. But only at that time, he died. He died too soon. So he never really reached his full potential.
Facts. And people don't really understand that. That dude is a legend, and he really didn't really. He has a prime that we know of, but he really didn't reach his prime. Dude was only like 25 when he died. You know what I'm saying? That dude had that dude reached 30. You don't know where the hell that dude would have been. Dog, listen, like for real, that dude had that much potential, man.
Pac was what we consider. Pac is what we would consider a YN right now. That's who he was.
Nah,
he was definitely a YN. He was a YN, but if he was a YN, he would have been like the. Come on, bro.
Dude was too woke to be a YN. He was too woke, bro. This dude was saying that stuff, bro. Even when he was the leader of the YN.
Definitely. I mean,
bro. Even when he was 17 and they was interviewing, bro, he was talking about police brutality. Nigga, when we were 17, listen, y'all wanted to do a rap talking about letter to the president. I'm looking at y'all like, are y'all crazy? Are y'all dumb?
Did we?
Yes. And I was like, no, nigga, we're not doing rap no letter to no damn president. I don't give a damn about none of that. Police brutality. I don't want to hear no.
And he comes out with a song called rap. Letter to the President.
No, facts. I don't care what Pac came out with. Listen, when I was young, I wouldn't known that. Y'all wouldn't known that. Y'all did try to do that rap though. I thought that shit was whack.
Did we try to do that, Jay?
Yeah,
I thought it was a good idea.
We was walking back from Winn-Dixie, and y'all saying that old bull crap, walking back to the east side, and Avery jumped out and said that bull crap out the window, and I was like, "Oh, hell to the no!" And Jay thought it was cool.
Listen to me, bro. And I don't like being sounding like a lame, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of thought it was a good idea too.
You did at that time too.
I did. I did.
I'm the one. Listen, all y'all did. I just shot it down, bro. It was me. I shot it down, bro. I went off it. We was listening to 3-6 Mafia, bro. If it wasn't about shit like that, I wasn't on it.
And see, Keith, and it's sad to say, bro, that's why it was hard for us to break out of that fast rap shit, dog.
It was, it was for us. But anyways, back to Pac. Pac did a letter to the president. You know what I mean?
Very good song,
man. And today, I mean, Pac was rapping about having a black president before a president was even black, saying it. You know, we wasn't ready to see a black president, bro. Where would he?
That's serious right there. That's serious.
You know what I'm saying?
That's serious, bro. Go ahead, Jay Harvey.
The people won't let him die. The people won't let him die. You know how many songs are about Tupac to this day? You know what I'm saying? You even got some rappers now saying they're the who was that? Lefty Gunplay. He said he's the Latin Tupac. He's the new Latino Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell's going on?
Yeah. Everybody wants a piece of the Pac, man. It's not a piece of the pie, man. It's a piece of the Pac, man.
How has Pac changed your life? We're gonna start with you, Jay. I don't care if it's you sitting in the cell. Changed your life, bro. Come on, man.
He's never changed nothing in my life. He's just always been he's been a big supporter of what I support. We'll just put it that way. I'm 100% behind the dude. So yes, very
grim.
I'm sitting here, so like I don't want to say he changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Because Bone changed my life, but he did heavily influence me, like big time. I bought the very last thing he came out with when he was alive. I bought Machiavelli, but I don't even think he lived to see Machiavelli. But I bought that, dog, and just sitting back thinking about listening to that motherfucking shit, man, and how I used to get high to that shit, dude. It definitely influenced me, bro. It influenced a lot of my raps. The whole Machiavelli concept. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I'm gonna say for me, man, Tupac did change things in my life, and it wasn't while he was alive. It wasn't really when he died. It's when I got older, when I became a man, when I was like 21, 22, and I got a daughter, right? Life just started changing. Life just started hitting me. And now the same song that I heard back in 97, it just meant something different then, 2002, 2003. It just hit a little harder because my life had changed, right? And so then I started getting an understanding of, damn, this dude didn't even have kids. This dude's 25. I'm 22, realizing some of the stuff he's saying in Machiavelli's White Man's World. Everything he's saying is starting to come into fruition. So I'm looking like, damn. The more and more he's saying, that's when I really started getting into Pac. When I started getting older, when the things he started saying started entering my life. You see what I'm saying? That's when I started saying, damn, this dude's deep. Because before, younger, 17 me, I'm looking at raps, how you rapping. Dude, this dude trying to preach a message, kind of like Nas, trying to preach a message. I don't want to hear your message. I want to hear how lyrical you are. I'm on some Biggie Smalls. Show me the lyrics. Then when you get older, you start experiencing stuff. You a father, one of your homies get knocked, go to jail, or this, that. You when you start facing adversity, that's when Pac started changing my life. Just the lyrics started meaning stuff. To the ends of time when he says, I get roughed up by a punk. From somebody, a punk that I roughed up way back, rap, tat. That's the way it is.
Way back, coming back.
It started making me realize. It started making me realize the things you do today can haunt you tomorrow. Yeah, you got away with it. Y'all jumped him today, or you whooped him today. It don't mean he gonna forget about that tomorrow. It don't mean a couple years down the road. Homeboy, he gonna come back.
The Lando Baby Lane situation. Look at the Baby Lane situation.
Yeah, and everybody don't.
That's a prime example.
Everybody that come back ain't got to be a gangster. You can be a geek today, and I jump you or beat you up today. As time go by, you get into these situations, you start running with some hard heads, you get locked up. Now you a gangster, and you say, "Hey, that dude Keith that snuck me at that party, there you go, right there, rat tat tat." You see what I'm saying? It ain't. You ain't got to be a gangster today. Look at Pac. You ain't gotta be a gangster today. Don't mean he ain't gonna be a gangster tomorrow, or he ain't gonna be on some other stuff tomorrow. So Tupac made me realize that just through his music. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you ain't gotta go through something to learn something. You can watch somebody else, you can hear it in the music. It's just how you listen. I know some people will say, man, you ain't go through that. That's lame. Listen, if you gotta go through something, and that's how some people gotta learn. They gotta touch the stove to know that it's hot. I'm not that kind of guy.
Well,
listen,
and
I can heed warnings.
Definitely, they had a saying in those those sober livings I was going to. Don't listen to the messenger, listen to the message.
No, facts. So just listening to Tupac, a certain thing. Life goes on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lose a lot of homies. I got one or two probably dead. It hurt, but none of my homies died. Well, I'm lying. One homie did die to gun violence. One that I would consider homies. I'm just talking about me. So when I consider homies, because we're close, right? And so when you hear life goes on, I ain't experienced a lot of what Tupac was experiencing, but you can feel exactly where he coming from. I know everybody who's watching this. yo, just hit the like button for us if you could do that. But some of y'all has experienced some things, and I know Tupac has touched you in that way. Pause. In the way where it was like, yo, you was going through a situation, and you could turn on some Pac and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. I mean, he has so many songs that hit me. Is like, dang, bro. As you get old and you start experiencing these things, you just like, damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? You might not feel it today, but tomorrow, that vibe's gonna hit you like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the other one? What You Won't Do for Love? Come on, bro. You can't tell me ain't none of y'all felt that one. You might not have felt it when he dropped it. When he dropped it, bro, you probably didn't feel it. When you going through it back and forth with your woman, you like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? I keep dealing with this. Listen, what
he won't do for love.
No, facts. You know what I'm saying? You already know he's on some simp stuff. Look, he just paused and thought.
Well, I'm just, listen. I've been simptastic. I've been hypnotized a few times. Straight up. If any man has not, they're lying.
Nah, facts. That's really what Tupac was talking about. He's simping. You know what I'm saying? And he just kept going back and forth with the chick. And we
shout out to Maria Tortilla.
Come on, bro. Now you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too damn much, bro. But that was crazy, bro. You hear that transition, Jay?
Well, I missed it.
He done shot his girl out on his joint, bro.
Oh,
doing too much. We talking about, bro? You doing too much?
Yes, she's not gonna see it. It don't matter. But anyway, back to Pac.
He done threw my whole train of thought off. Go ahead, dog.
No, but Pac, man. Let's talk about the female. Since we're talking about females, let's talk about his female songs. He doesn't really have he's got like a couple of the most romantic, listen, bro, there's hardcore female songs and then there's.
What are you about to say something stupid?
No, I'm not. No. Listen to me. Can I finish?
Bro, listen, bro. You're about to say something real silly. I already see.
Okay, you finish my sentence. You finish my sentence.
You simp once, we don't give you simping twice on here, man. Come on, bro.
Facts.
He had plenty of songs for ladies, bro. Romance or no romance, it doesn't matter if it's keep your head up. Can I come over tonight? Or what's that song he did for your girl? He had plenty of romance songs, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. I knew Tupac was
in the dark, my brother, because you really didn't know what you were talking about right there.
I know Tupac was that guy when one day me and
I Get Around
we taking a road trip with the kids. We taking a road trip with the kids, and my wife don't listen to no rap. She listens to NDRE and stuff like that. But we listened to the radio, and it was Sirius XM, so it played the explicit, they cussing and everything. Bro, we listened to the radio, and all of a sudden I hear
how do you want it?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
That song comes on. Casey and JoJo, they singing "Coming Up," living in the fast lane. And then
how do you want it?
All of a sudden, Tupac come on.
I love the way you act.
Then he said something. I don't even know the lyrics to it, because I didn't really like that song. It's a good song, but it was a female song, and it's something. I wonder if it's cool to touch another dick. Bruh, hold on, we got some in the chat, but my wife knew the whole song lyric for lyric. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Hold on, my bad, John, in the chat. Okay, Don says facts. My bad, y'all. I'm getting late to it.
What's up, Don?
This world sings song on Mother's Day. Facts. Oh, facts.
Oh, you talking about Dear Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, his
that was a classic song too.
He doesn't have nothing.
Okay,
that man has something for everybody.
Vet says, why do everybody say Pac started? No, why do everybody say Pac starred to be like Bishop? Spice One Too Short say he was already like that before Juice. Okay. That's just what people say.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hold on.
Let me read the comments.
Hold up. ATL Wood says Pac gonna make you feel him if you can relate even a little bit. Oh, that's factual, bro. Vet says if he was with you, he riding with you. That's facts.
Yep.
And TL says cornball ass. I think he's talking about your simping on your pimping, Grim.
Oh shit. I love it.
And then ATL says undercover brother over there ain't gonna never appreciate Pac. I don't know what you're talking about on that one, bro. I don't know what you're talking about that one, G. Yeah. Tupac, and then that says
the
Tupac
man over here in the black.
Tupac was ahead of his time. Tupac gave
me
a voice to speak out. Facts.
Okay, so he impacts somebody. Somebody that sounds like somebody who was impacted by him in their life.
Okay,
there you go. Like I said,
Darcy the Killer says, "Hello guys, I'm French. I'm trying to understand your conversation. Are you talking about Pac songs? Yes, we are. What are your favorite songs from him? Oh, my favorite. What's your favorite song, Jay?
To say, I got two of them, but right now I've been feeling "To Live and Die in L.A."
That's one of my favorites
because there's so much been going on in L.A. Like
Grim, what's yours?
Outlaw.
Mine right now.
Outlaw. Mine is
Outlaw.
Mine, I got two of them. It's Ambitions as a Rider and White Man's World. White Man's World, because that's what woke me up. That's the song. I still listen to that. I listen to that song at least once a month, bro. I ain't gonna front. Okay. Woo's tap in. Woo says Pac is AI. And was always AI. Woo, bro, don't start. I don't. It means he's trolling. It means he's trolling.
But he just keeping us on our toes.
ATL Wood laughing. Here go Woo.
Yeah, he was definitely real.
Woo says government program called Tupac AI. ATL Wood says facts. I don't think he's talking about the AI though.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Hey, Woo says Keith, I'm joking. Please don't put that on the screen. Hey, Woo, I'm just putting them on the screen as they go, bro. I'm not even like pre-screening them, brother. I'm just telling you, somebody put some books up there, it's probably gonna get read, my brother. Hang on. ATL Wood says his three favorite songs is Ambitions as a Rider, Facts, California Love, Hit 'Em Up. That's what's up.
See, I was gonna say California Love, the remix though.
Wow. The remix?
Yes, that's my favorite. The remix, the album version.
LA is a good one too. I ain't gonna front. One day I'm going out.
They're my two favorites.
Just because of Live and Die in LA. I'm going out to Cali one day just because of that. Before I leave, I gotta go to California.
Yeah, we all going. We going back to Cali, baby. Yeah, we going back to Cali.
Who says nah for real though? My favorite Pac joint is Pain off the Above the Rim soundtrack. Nah, that was fire.
Yeah,
that was fire. But let me give a shout out to Ja Rule though, because I don't care. Listen, I like 50 Cent and I like Ja Rule. I ain't picking those sides. Ja Rule did a cover on that song. Yeah, he redid that song, and I love that song. They took Stretch off and had Ja Rule. That was fire. I like that version better. I ain't gonna lie. That was fire.
Like that was fire.
Okay, Darcy says, Dumping, Troublesome 96. Why you turn me on? Hang on. Why you turn on me? Oh, okay. Dumping. Are those three songs she's saying? Dumping, Troublesome 96.
Troublesome's good. Yeah, Troublesome 96.
Why you turn on me? I ain't never heard that Why you turn on me.
Is one of them did. I think that's a verse. I think that's in the verse.
Okay.
Which size on me?
I forgot Ja did a version. That's what Wu said. He says, I forgot Ja did a version, and it was fire. It was, bro. That was fire, bro.
Ja Rule, I think, is a big Tupac fan.
And Wu says, dang, Darcy, I forgot about those. No, facts. She says she French too. Do you live in America, Darcy? Or are they playing that in France?
She's from France. They love Tupac in France. See,
I love Tupac everywhere.
Nah, facts. But listen, so I'm like this. So let me ask you, since just not trying to put y'all out there, but just ask y'all, because both of y'all had spent some time incarcerated. Does any Pac songs come to mind where y'all was incarcerated?
Yes. I told you where I was housed at, we had Revolt. And it's funny because I seen an interview where Tupac was talking about when he was in jail, all he thought about was California. And then he signs the death row and goes out to California. It's crazy because when I was in jail, that's all I was thinking about was California. They would show like a bunch of what song, but it was To Live and Die in LA actually.
So was you thinking about going out to California? Was you like,
yeah, just go hell yeah, fuck yeah. I thought yeah.
Oh, you was like,
just
once I get out
when
there,
I was
I want
out
to go
there.
back. Okay.
Man, it's like, man, just remember how fun it was when I was out there. Like that song, if you ever been to California, that song is California. Like it takes you there without being there.
Right.
Only if you've experienced it. Like for instance, I never knew the feeling of, I never understood the New York rappers when they would talk about the city until I actually went there. And I remember I was listening to
and he fell in love, y'all. He fell in love.
Yeah, hell yeah. What's that song Nas got? And it's like doom, 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 doom. Like I guess you like on a train ride. It feels like you on a train ride and he's just talking about New York City. I can't think of the name of it, but that song, when I heard that song, was like, oh shit, this is how New York really is. You know what I'm saying? The hustle, the bustle.
Let me get to this. Wu says, how do you feel when Pac got out of jail and he signed the death row? I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I was hot.
I was happy.
I was happy. I was hot.
I knew it was gonna be something dope. Plus, that was the height of death row too.
Listen, that was like my favorite team is the New York Giants. Oh yeah, so if you want to hear Giants content, we got another channel that does Giants content. So get over there. But that's like you saying Lawrence Taylor getting traded to the damn Dallas Cowboys. Bruh, you know how close. Listen, I wouldn't kill myself, but the thought of suicide would probably cross my mind. It was pretty close to that. I was like, God damn, Tupac's over there. I was pissed because I didn't like Snoop. Yeah. But so for Snoop to say some shit like Tupac deserved to be over here with us, that shit just made me hot. So like I said, I wouldn't actually hurt myself, but Lawrence Taylor going to the Dallas Cowboys, that thought would be, it wouldn't like haunt me, but it'd be like, God damn, dog, life sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Lawrence Taylor for always being a Giant. Man, fuck them Cowboys. I said that. But anyways.
F them Cowboys. Let's go Chargers. Let's go
Ravens. Okay, Darcy says, no, I live in France and I listen to his songs since I was like 3 years old. That's dope. Shout out to France. Dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to France.
They listen to Tupac like that.
Damn, shout out to France. See, sometimes I wonder how it feels to be from another country, dog, and they hear this music. Like, how do you take it? Is it just music to you? Because for most of us in America, it's real life. Just like how I said about the Giants, I take that shit very serious. Like, that's part of my real life.
Hey, I've actually seen, I'll tell you a story. In New York City, I seen two dudes get into it over Tupac, and you wouldn't believe who the other dude tried to say was better than Pac. Mace.
Coolio.
Mace.
Hey, I'm not gonna say Mace Liz. Mace ain't better than Pac.
Mace was better than Pac, and boy, the cat he was getting into it with, man, grabbed homeboy up and yoked him. Hey. That boy said, man, don't you ever say nothing stupid like that again, man, and yoked him. Grabbed him, held him up, boom, 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 into the locker. I was like, damn.
Need to go to his
over
church.
Tupac, bro.
Let me get to this.
He was a big Tupac fan.
Okay, Wu says, and where was y'all at when he died? Hold up, let me read the rest. I was at North Hardin football game.
That's where we was at.
Hold on, let me finish this up.
Oh, my bad.
And I was at the North Hardin football game and watch how the word spread and everyone started going crazy. We was literally walking to that same football game. We had just smoked, and we knew he got shot, right? And then when we got to the game, we saw everybody crying, and that was the height of the East Coast West Coast war. And I was Team Big, Jay was Team Pac. I think Grim and Mook was on the fence, and everybody's crying.
No, I was Team Pac. What do you mean? I've been Team. Come on, I was West Coast back then, dog.
Nah,
stop
he
it,
was,
bro.
but you wasn't repping it like that, bro.
I wasn't repping. Bro, you forgot. You forgot about those essays I wrote.
Yes, you was Team West Coast, but you weren't Team Pop. Don't front.
Okay, you're right. I will give you that. I wasn't Team Pop, but I was Team West Coast.
Yes, you was Team West Coast, but you weren't Team. Jay was Team Pop though. Jay was really. Jay was doing all that dumb shit. He was doing all every day, throwing the West Coast in your face and all that old whack ass shit. Yeah, Keith. Yeah,
I even made my own one. This is mine.
Doing all that old goofy shit. So when Pac died, I was shocked, but I was definitely laughing at Jay. I ain't gonna front.
I definitely was shocked too.
Yeah, I was laughing at Jay. Like, they got him. And then that's when Big died. Everybody called me up and said,
they got him.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When Big died, I was trying to check every source that this is a lie. Why would you go out there? But anyways, this is not about Big. This is about Pac. So yeah, it hit hard, bro. And I just couldn't believe he was dead for real. I didn't think bullets could kill him. Wu says
he ain't bulletproof.
Wu says what is hip hop like for Darcy? In France, my bad. I know I have to say that kind of wrong. That's my dyslexia. What is hip hop like in France, Darcy? My bad. Oh,
okay. They obviously got good taste in music because she knows
they have very good taste in music. Well, I mean, I don't think that's not a surprise though.
Is that pretty
she knows
good?
who Tupac is? No.
I mean, well, you wouldn't believe it though. There's a lot of people in countries who don't even know who Biggie is and know who Tupac is. So you're right.
Well, I don't think Biggie was as big. I think internationally, I don't think Biggie was as big as Tupac.
True.
They don't like in hip hop. Yes, in hip hop, yes, but like overall, Pac got the trophy.
Somewhat, I mean, yeah. Biggie never started no real movies and stuff. Nah, he wasn't as big as Pop. Okay, is that pretty good? I'm hoping I'm saying that pretty good. Because I'm the J addict acrobat. Get dramatic when I'm on the scene. I pack them.
Oh, she's a rapper.
In mean like I'm Bruce Springsteen. I don't know what that means.
Is that a Tupac line?
I don't know. Pretty good says I miss Big Daddy Kane. That's what's up. You going back? You going back?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No. That's not Darcy. That's not Darcy. That's not Darcy.
Oh, I was gonna say Big Daddy Kane is a staple though. You don't sleep on the Big Daddy Kane.
I'm not. Wu says crazy. Laugh out loud. It was in the same space. No, facts. I think everybody was hit. Vet says California Love. Vet says California Love remix is harder than the original.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Wasn't it just the change of the beat?
It was the change of the beat. It was the change of the beat and the video.
Yeah, it was the change of the beat. The video too. Yeah.
The video too, dog.
I love that
Darcy
beat.
says I would say Darcy said I would say it was just the music, the flow, the energy. But when I first started to understand the lyrics, I already knew why. I was always listening to his songs. He talked his mind. He seemed to be true. Facts. And Wu says,
see, that's what
Wu says, I'm out, fellas. Great convo. Keep going. Everyone else, like and subscribe to these fine gentlemen. Appreciate it, Wu. Peace out, bro.
We got something cooking for you, Wu. Hot shit.
Hey, yo, yeah. Shout out to John Wu, man. If y'all can, go ahead and go to his page and subscribe. But listen, I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
glad
what,
he tapped in, man.
No facts. What? Yeah, hey, everybody who's listening, Jay Grimm, what is Tupac's best verse you ever heard him spit? The best Tupac verse.
The best verses I've ever heard is "If I Die Tonight."
Grimm, what's the best verse you ever heard
him
spit?
Power with your food is that song.
Probably that Hail Mary verse. That first one, the first verse on Hail Mary.
I was gonna say Ambition as a Rider, but yeah, that Hail Mary verse is nasty too, bro.
That Hail Mary one was dope, man.
Hail Mary might have that Ambition as a Rider.
I think a lot of people, the reason why I say "If I Die Tonight," because a lot of people, that's where a lot of people say, well, Tupac wasn't lyrical. Listen to that song and then tell me what you think. If you listen to that song.
Who said Tupac ain't lyrical?
Darcy says there's too many, and she said she would say Hail Mary as well. That Hail Mary verse is hard, bro.
It was.
Bring the Pains up there too. That's one of my favorite joints. Bring the Pain, but
that beat was hard.
Yeah, that Hail Mary verse is hard, bro.
Now, did Method Man? Listen, let me ask you a question. Were Method Man and Pac cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Method Man said he ain't have no dog in that fight with him and Big. You know, just because he's from New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That says, I like the song with E40, South Central Cartel, Too Short, Spice One, and MC Breed before Death Row. Okay, that's what's up, man. Hey, man.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Whoa. Give me those names again, Keith. Just slowly though. I caught South Central Cartel.
E40. South Central Cartel.
South Central Cartel. Too Short. Spice One. MC Breed. And all these people are better than Death Row? Is that what she said?
No, he has songs with all these peoples in them songs.
Oh, I thought my bad. Listen, my bad. Hey, buddy, my bad. Shout out to me, my bad. I thought she was saying something different. I thought they said that he listens to like he picks those over I don't know. I thought he said something else. My bad. I was like, whoa. My bad.
So
carry on. Party on.
If there's no Pac, is there an East Coast, West Coast beef?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is. That happened regardless. No. That happened. And you don't know. It is. It would have been.
I think there was. I think there is.
There ain't no thing to it. It was.
New York.
Listen, I seen the interview. African Bambaataa was on TV, and they clearly said, "We feel what the brothers are doing outside on the West Coast is not considered hip hop," and that sparked everything. And this was way before Pac even touched Death Row. And then if you was an avid listener to the your local radio station, where we lived at, they played both East and West Coast. So I heard both coasts. There's literally albums from Joe Cool and what is his name? Joe Cool and something. They from LA and they got an album literally called F New York. That's the name of the album, F New York. And this is way before Pac signed the Death Row. This is before all that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it would have been.
Yeah, Pac doing too much. That's
because if Pac wouldn't have started it, you still had Ice Cube, who was an encourager of the East Coast West Coast thing, and then you had who was on the East Coast side.
Well, hold on. Where was Ice Cube advocating fucking war against the East?
Nigga, my bad. Excuse my language. Bow down when you come to my town.
Well, they tried to say they tried to.
He had a song called "All the Critics in the NYC," bro. Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
Got to move.
I don't think that. But who would have
on board?
This is what you guys got to ask yourself, though. Who would have responded to that? You see what I'm saying? Nobody would have. Nobody wouldn't have. Nobody would have responded. So then why did it?
Are calling up Ice Cube and like, yo, who y'all talking about on New York? I'm from New York. You talking about me?
You gotta understand. West Coast. Listen, you gotta understand. Yeah. West Coast was running the radio. They was running the airways, man. You gotta understand. New York, like always. New Yorkers that can eat, bro. Like always. Hold up, nigga. No, nigga, not like always. Nigga, what you talking about?
Yeah,
Jay?
don't finish saying
No,
what you were
nigga,
saying.
gotta
Go ahead. No. We're like always.
Nigga, hold up. New York been running this shit before and after the West Coast. Now, listen, I don't got no problem against the West Coast, but if Jay keep it up, it's gonna be a.
And we don't have no problem with the East Coast, but we will say this: y'all kicked it off, and we responded.
It's gonna be some shit. You see this Yankee? You see this Dodgers? We might have lost the World Series, but we not about to lose this argument. He keep fucking around.
Yeah, y'all lost the East Coast West Coast beef, and just like you lost the World Series.
Where y'all at now? Hey. All y'all got is Kendrick and Gang. Look, we ain't about to start this shit.
But the West.
Nigga,
you heard Tupac.
See, listen. You see, I got Oakland back here. You see, I got Oakland. I'm trying to represent y'all. Jay gonna keep fucking around throwing these shots. This gonna be a whole another damn show. It ain't gonna be about that Tupac. It's about to be about me and Jay and this motherfucking East Coast, West Coast.
That ain't even Oakland. That ain't even Oakland. Oakland looks prettier than that.
Well, listen, he got my niggas crushing that motherfucking city. Shout out to Oakland. I throw up the West with. Hey, Jay got one more time to keep disrespecting. You see what I'm saying? He throwing shots.
Hey, they like I said, y'all always started. We the boys that finish it.
No, nigga, we started rap. We started, listen, everybody hates New York when it's time.
We started rap.
We did. What you mean? Don't be a hater, Jay.
They've been doing rapping since rapping was rapping.
Listen, it's stated that it started in the Bronx, Jay. Hell, let me get, Jay, you tripping.
Not Brooklyn.
It started in the Bronx, but listen, gangster, we're talking about just rap or gangster rap. Because we know, I mean, like, we know gangster rap is an extension of
that says, did y'all know that Dog Pound stole the idea from Pac's album, and he scratched that album and did Me Against the World? What you mean? What idea you talking about, Vet?
I heard about that.
Yeah, kicking over the buildings?
No.
Yeah.
He has to refresh my memory though. I did hear something about that. This was before.
I didn't hear nothing like that.
Oh, it's all good.
So what does that got to do with the Dog Pound?
It was the idea Tupac had, and they capitalized on it.
That sounds about right. A New York guy come out with an idea, and then the West Coast motherfucker try to steal it. I got you. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, that's what we do.
No. I think this is what I think she's talking about. Mm-hmm. I think she's talking about Snoop kicking over the buildings in the Dog Pound video.
No, bro.
Why would somebody from New York do some shit like that?
Because because she's saying that
Who's she? Who is she?
Are you talking about Darcy? Darcy's a guy.
No, I said Darcy's a girl, bro.
Oh, that's what I thought. Is that comment from Darcy?
That comment I said was from
No, bro.
Oh.
Well, you be half-ass listening.
There you go. Sorry about that, Darcy. He don't know what he talking about.
Yeah, he don't know what he talking about. Man.
It was the idea. It was something he had to. He switched it up. It was several things. Somebody else took something too. Just like, he was the thug. He started the thug thing. Then you got Bone Thugs and Harmony. Then you got people trying to start Trife Life. We know who those dudes is.
Darcy says no worries.
Taken from Pop. It was always taken from Tupac.
No, facts. Look, I'm gonna let you live on it.
A lot of ideas. Pac had a lot of ideas. Well, I will say this: the reason why Corrupt and them got them mafia names is because of Tupac too. I know he gave them them little mafia names.
Okay.
Are you talking about
Corrupt Young Gotti and
okay? But listen, let me ask y'all a question: Did Tupac make it cool to be vulnerable? Did Tupac make it cool for rappers to be vulnerable in their raps? Did he make that cool?
Nah, they was always. I think NWA did that.
Nah, I think Tupac did it. Tupac was talking about real pain, like inner pain. They were talking about what's going on in the streets. Tupac was talking about what was going on in his head.
Talk that talk, Grill.
In his heart.
That talk.
First of all, Tupac also spoke for the streets too. So why he's talking about in his head? Because
nobody said he's not talking about the streets, bro.
The songs that you hear were songs of other people's stories. It wasn't just in his head. They were other people's stories from the streets, you know.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Yeah.
Brenda's Got a Baby. Yeah. That was from the streets. That wasn't just in his head. Right. What are you talking about? No, he was, there's always been, no, he didn't.
There's always been what?
Anything, it's the tattoos. He started the tattoos. He started the rappers bony as hell, wearing no shirts, but he had tattoos, so you can do that. What Lil Flip say? If you ain't got tattoos on, nigga, keep your shirt on. Talking about
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He made tattoos cool. They started the he was actually the first rapper I seen with money in the video. Was like, yeah, you come to death row and you can get all this money. Now you see people doing this now and with the money to your ears.
I think it was Big Daddy. I thought it was Big Daddy Kane, man. Big Daddy Kane, that was a flash.
Big Daddy Kane, I've never seen him with like money, like how they flashing the money now, spreading out the hundreds.
I just like the way Big Daddy Kane would, you know, he would always just show things.
We talking about Tupac, not Big Daddy Kane. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane though. I never seen Big Daddy Kane with money. I seen him flash his jewelry, but I'm talking about he was on camera with the money.
Bro, I can't even repeat that secretary not sure. I can't repeat that. I'm not gonna repeat that, bro. I put that up there, man, because I didn't even screen it, bro. That was wild. I can't even repeat that. That says, I always thought that, do I need glasses? Why do I keep zooming in? But it says, I always thought that Tupac Shakur had a voice. He was on the news, movies, music videos. Biggie didn't have that star power like Pac. Nah, he didn't have that star power because one, Biggie didn't have that look. That was another reason why I was team Big. Big didn't have the look. Nobody can actually say, I want to look like Big. I never heard a girl say, Big's so fine. Everything Big got is because of his lyrics, man. That's why I really shout out Big, because the odds was really stacked against him. Dude was literally in a time where light-skinned dudes was in, skinny dudes was in, tattoos was in. Big is a dark-skinned dude. Super. I mean, he was big. He wasn't just a big dude. He was really big.
Tattoos, right. By the time tattoos came into the game, Big was dead.
But it didn't even matter. Brother was like, he was dark skinned. So it didn't even matter. It's not like he was going to take his shirt off. You know, he was cross-eyed, so that's why he was wearing the glasses a lot of time. He was everything you didn't want to be.
But he was a player in his rhymes, though.
Yeah, but he was everything you didn't want to be. You see what I'm saying? People like to shame him or talk about him because you can, because you don't look like that. It takes real nerve, guts to actually step out in front and say, this is me, I'm that nigga. Because there's a lot of people that's going to go against you in life. And if you do have any kind of disability or dysfunction, people are going to shame you and say, that's not you. So shout out to Big. Big, like he said, man, my favorite line, like I always say to these guys is that black and ugly as Zebra. I stay Gucci down to the spots. Come on, man. But we're not talking about Big because we'll get to Big later. But that's why nobody ever really want to see Big in a movie, man.
Why you say that? He played on Martin.
Yeah, he was on a sitcom and stuff, but he played himself. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Tupac was a ladies' man, and he was, you know, and like they said, Tupac was everything.
He was everybody's man.
He was everything. He was the nigga that the niggas wanted to be, and he was the nigga that the females wanted to get with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he was kind of the total package. He can rhyme, spit, act. You know what I'm saying? The only thing he didn't do was sing. Vet says DJ Quick, NWA was already dissing Tim Dog from the East Coast in the early 90s. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of knowledge.
See what I'm saying? Tim Dog. I forgot about Tim Dog. He had F Compton. He kicked it off. You know what I'm saying? So it never was the West Coast. It came from New York, and we got wind, and we did what we had to do. We had to load up the lowriders and go smoke some punks. And Tim Dog, he was on the list.
Man, I ain't even gonna start, dog. This dude Jay, dog, he just keep going, man. Load up the lowriders. Man, where y'all at now with them damn lowriders? I don't see a lowrider in the music. I don't see no lowriders and no videos.
You a lie. You a damn lie.
Whose video?
I can pull up everybody from shout out to Oceanside, Bishop Snow to goddamn Dizzy Hollow, them Doggy Style out there in San Bernardino. You know what I'm saying? The Schnurf.
Don't forget
all them cats got those.
Don't forget about
G. Shit.
Somebody says don't
play. All them cats got it. Shit.
Look, you start dissing the West Coast, you get Jay started, bro.
Yeah, lowriders and Chicanas, nigga. You got like fucked up. I mean, you got me. Sorry, y'all. Listen,
you get them fired up talking about the West Coast, boy.
Oh, what's that game in Don Kennedy? Something Dom Kennedy, go Daytonas. What you talking about, dog? We still low-lowing.
That says Biggie didn't have movies, wasn't on the news. Nah, facts. That's factual, man. Biggie was he was a rapper, man, and that's all. I mean, I think that's all he was gonna be, a rapper, maybe a manager or something like that. Could be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
ripped off.
It's sad to say, like, people got to realize, like, you got 50 Cent and you got Nelly, right? Everybody would say 50 Cent's the bigger star than Nelly, but that's not true. Rap wise, strictly rap, it's Nelly. It's Nelly. Straight up. Nelly is the 6th biggest rapper of all time, man. I'm sorry to say, it's more about what you look like in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? If you can rap decent and pretty good, come out with a hit, and the ladies love you, fellas, I'm trying to tell you, if the ladies love you, the men are gonna like you just as well. Pause. But that's just the truth. It ain't. That's not a coincidence. Women set the tone in the world. Wars are fought over women. Wars are not fought over men. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. If y'all rapping, if you can get the ladies to love you, the men are gonna follow the ladies. We go everywhere with them. That's like when the first time Lil Wayne wore them little the spandex or whatever he was wearing with the leopard print. If the women said that was ugly, he wouldn't have wore it again. But the women thought that was fire. And so
what?
You know, the birth of skinny jean. Grim, stay out of this, man. We don't need a clueless.
No. I heard what you said, but I'm like, why?
We know you heard.
Listen, when he wore the leopard spandex and the women thought it was fire, that was the birth of the skinny jeans.
That was the birth.
If women would have said that's ugly,
well, hold on now. The rock and roll dudes made the skinny jeans.
They did, but
hairspray rock and roll dudes made
but the
out of
women,
California.
The women said that was fire. The women said that was fire. Even if it's not black women,
they did.
White women said that's fire. Listen, if a woman tells you that's ugly, you're probably not going to wear it again. You know what I'm saying? If Pac puts on that brassiere, he put on a woman's brassiere and took a picture on it, throwing up the West Coast like that.
Shut the hell up. What are you talking about? There you go. A Brazil, a what? Yeah, that's right.
A bra.
Yeah, a Brazil, a bra. This nigga slandering the dead, the great Tupac. That's why he froze up. Yeah.
He froze up.
Like ugly. He can barely stand pretty. You see what I'm saying? A Brazil. A Brazil. The hell?
I don't know where that came from. I ain't never
seen no picture like that. I don't know where that came from neither.
But I think that Pac was definitely a trendsetter, bro. There's a lot of things that guys do. There's a lot of
trendsetter.
If you see any rapper, I'm gonna say this, bro. This is my opinion, but if you see any rapper that's got a bandana tied around their head, they got it from Pac. You know what I'm saying? They got it from Pac.
That's the first thing you think of. Tattoos. Like I said, with the tattoos, no rappers back then was throwing. He showed that thug life tattoo everywhere he went. Now rappers is, I know snapbacks and tattoos. Tats became popular. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have a tat and you was rapping, something was wrong. Point blank. I don't give a hell if it was on your arm, you still wore it. You still show that tattoo. Tattoos, now they do this, that tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was big on tat.
Yeah. Look, man, the dude had I'm gonna tell you something like this, man. A lot of the fashion sense that I got, listen, niggas used to laugh at me back in the day for some of the shit that I wore at school, bro. Like you remember the jean jackets and shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. A lot of that fashion shit I got from Pac. Because Pac used to wear stuff that looked like that, but but he made it look cool. So I couldn't make it look cool, but I wanted to wear it too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, man, my first rap name was Tupaco.
Really?
Tupaco. Yes. It didn't last long, but it was Tupaco. Hell yeah. And I was gonna make a tape, and I was gonna dub it after his album, which was called Tupacalypse Now. I was going with Paco-Lips Now. Yeah. Paco.
Hey.
Short-lived career, but it was worth it.
That's cool.
Tupaco.
Well,
yeah.
So his first album was Tupac. So listen, hold on, Jay. What is your favorite? Smith was talking about that. What is your favorite album by him?
My favorite album would probably be. Oh man, that's a good one. I would probably say Machiavelli.
Machiavelli.
I would have to say Machiavelli. It's either gonna go Machiavelli, All Eyez on Me, and then Me Against the World.
What? I was gonna say Me Against the World first. Me Against the World was a really good album.
I wouldn't be mad at you if you said that first. Me Against the World is a very good album. Very good album. As I said, that's where he on If I Die Tonight, he spits that he was dope with the lyrics. Very dope when he came in.
Yeah.
And that song, very dope. That's like probably by far like the most, I ain't gonna say lyrical, but you can tell this dude really wanted to get down and busy with the verses, with the lyrics. He could do that.
Right.
He could definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Capitalize on it. Definitely.
Listen, he's not. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something that kind of disappointed me just a little bit. Now I want to see what y'all think about it. Now, you know how Biggie flipped it on the Notorious Thugs, right? And he flipped it and got on Bone Style. I was kind of I'm not gonna lie, but why was I expecting to hear that from Pac on that fucking on the Art of War, dog? But his verse was still dope.
I remember hearing that too and thinking the same thing. I think everybody was. But you see, he held it down with his style. His style of rap.
Let me read this comment.
Yeah, he did.
Look like it says, "Hoes a lynch." Hoes a lynch. I don't know if that makes sense, but listen. They say mine is Me Against the World. I'm guessing you say that's your favorite song, Me Against the World. Shout out.
No, that's his album. Because we just asked who was the favorite album.
Oh, okay. My fault. Yeah. My bad, y'all. I was sniped off the roof, man. The ghost of Pac sniped me off the roof for talking crap.
Nah, they bigged you. They bigged you. They bigged
you. See what I'm saying? Listen. Listen. Hey, you taking it too far, bro. Me Against the World, baby. That's what Rico Terry says.
Me Against. Let me tell you something about the Me Against the World album. This is I picked Machiavelli because To Live and Die in LA is one of my favorite songs. But that Me Against the World album, bro, I'll never forget when that album came out, bro. Man, I remember my mom's boyfriend's nephew. He asked him to take us to the fair, bro. And we went by and we swooped up a cat I knew. Bruh, the whole trip, they was banging that Me Against the World. And I never forget when that song Outlaw came on, them dudes went crazy in that car.
Okay.
I'm talking about Gang Signs was out the window. Bro, he almost wrecked that car, bro. That's when I knew that album was powerful.
Right. Pardon says, and to add, Pac was the first rapper that had a great fan base on both East and West Coast. That's facts. Yeah. That's facts. That's everywhere. Very facts.
He's loved. He's loved even everywhere.
Stephanie says Machiavelli, then All Eyez on Me. Darcy says a real legend like he wanted to be. Facts. Vet says East Coast always was jealous of the West Coast. Nah, man. No, we can't say that, Vet.
Facts.
Ho said, let's talk about some dope groups in the 90s. Yeah, like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Like the Outlaws.
Bone
Thugs and Harmony.
Outlaws?
Yeah. No. Well, we talking about Pac, bro. We can't talk about Pac or talk about Pac and not mention Outlaws, dog.
He said dope groups. He said dope groups.
They were Stephanie dope groups.
Right.
What you was gonna say, Junior Mafia, nigga?
No, I was never gonna say Junior Mafia. I was not gonna tell you that. I said Bone Thugs and Harmony. I said Wu-Tang Clan.
I figured the way you came out the Outlaws, you was gonna replace.
Nah, hell no. Look, them niggas is equal. They're equal. They're equal. Right, that ish was a banger for real. I'm sorry, bro.
You didn't like the Outlaws, Keith?
Hell no. Listen. I wish on Hit 'Em Up probably be the best diss of all time if Pop did all the verses, bro. I feel like the Outlaws, they didn't have whack verses, but if Pac's first, listen, Hit 'Em Up start and ends with Pac's verse. That was a hard ass verse. When you start hearing, get out the way, yo, Biggie Smalls just got shot. That's an okay verse. But what Pac was doing, he was literally tearing down Bad Boy brick by brick with that verse, man. I mean, he was literally digging in their ass like a wedgie. You know what I'm saying? So if Pac would have kept going, if he'd have did verse 2 and 3, and look, Hail Mary, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Hail Mary was hard, bro.
Hail Mary was hard. Pac,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hang on. Somebody tells us, hey, guys, let's keep it real. Even though Pac was the biggest rapper back then, Biggie was way more talented on the mic. I agree with that. And Tupac couldn't match Biggie's flow. Basically, no one had the same flow as Big. No, Big was a real MC.
I'll give him that as far as flow. His flow was definitely one of a kind, bro. And till this day, if you listen to New York rap, they took his flow.
Yeah,
that's
Biggie's still the king. Biggie's still the king.
Like, yeah, his flow.
Hoseland says he got Ghetto Boys. That's what's up. You can't go wrong with Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys is dope.
We need to do one on Ghetto Boys.
And we ain't
So listen, let's switch gears. Listen, let's switch gears real quick, man, and let's talk about his debt.
Let me read these comments.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I don't want nobody commenting for no reason, bro. Bet says Bishop, Snow, and Dizzy. Hollow bringing back that G-Funk. Hollow bringing back that G-Funk.
No, she talking. The dudes I just named, who he was talking about, the low riders. They from the Ocean side. Shout out Ocean side. That's where I was at. And and they got some rappers, Bishop Snow and Dizzy Hollow. I be fucking with their music.
Vet seems like a dude. Vet is probably not a girl, and he seems like he's a West Coast cat for real. Because he ain't.
So listen, guys.
Hang on, bro. Let's comments, G. Stephanie says Pac and Big was undeniably magic on the mic. No lies told. Facts. Darcy says hit him up. Carden says I just wish Pac's dream of that One Nation album would have came to fruition, in which he was trying to unite both coasts in one album. Facts. Yeah. I do believe there's a little bit of
and Goody Mob was on that album too. He had South people on there too.
Yo, Beast come and say, hey chat, what's happening, bro?
What's up, man?
Stephanie says Big Pun ain't on they level. What? As Big and Pac, no way. Let me say this, and I might be out of bounds, but Pun had talent, bro. Don't sleep on Pun.
Yes.
Please don't. Pun did not have the platform. Fat Joe could not give that man the platform that he needed. Had he been signed to Death Row or Bad Boy, man, Pun might have been. I ain't gonna lie. Let me not get disrespectful, but I'm being honest.
Listen, you guys, I feel like we're leaving an important topic out of this whole conversation that we haven't got to yet, and I want to talk about who we feel like was responsible for his death.
Who's?
Tupac.
Lando Anderson.
Keefy D, yeah, Keefy D's arrested for the murder of Tupac Shakur. It ain't nothing.
Okay.
Well, Bad Boy too. Bad Boy, Puff Daddy, you got a role to play in this too. We know
that's allegedly.
No, allegedly.
Keefy D said allegedly.
That's why he's sitting in jail with Keefy D and the inmates together.
Okay, hang on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you got some
we know that. We know they had something to do with that.
Answers. Okay. This one calls in 1367. I really don't want to say y'all names wrong for real, dog. Look, hooked on phonics did not work for me. Listen, I'm from Detroit. I grew up in the 90s, and Big got more love from Detroit than Pac did. Once Pac hit him up, most of the real dudes here thought Pac violated Big with the lyric about Big's wife. I think everybody thought that though. Because back in the 90s, I was big to screw somebody's chick. But you also got to understand, if you was listening to Too Short and all that stuff, you knew, man, you listen, that's a woman's body, man. You can't do nothing about that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real.
Dang, I ain't know Detroit messed with Biggie Smalls like that.
Stephanie says, Machiavelli the Don, Illuminati for life.
Tell him, Stephanie.
Jay himself says Puffy. I guess saying he's responsible because Grim asked the questions. Like I said, don't ask the question if you don't want to answer. Stephanie says Stephanie says the government. Albert says Ray J. Ray J.
Ray J, I believe it too. That's Stephanie why he can't deal with it now.
Stephanie said true. Puffy took him out.
Yeah, everybody knows Puffy did. You heard what Chopper from Making the Band said?
What
he told them niggas, you better not play no Tupac in my house. He told them don't play no Tupac in this house. No, he asked him who's better out of Tupac and Biggie. He said Tupac. And he said Puffy was like, kept him out of the studio for like a couple weeks after that.
Okay. Vet says to me, it will be me against the world, then Machiavelli. Steph jumps in. No, this is Steven. He says, but Pac never got violated with all the bullshit people were saying about him when he was locked up. Now they was saying crazy stuff. If you was around, they were saying some crazy stuff about Pac, real spiel.
They was talking crap about him.
Shout out to the 45 people in the building. If you can't hit the like button, Ray J, here goes one. Ray J stated he saw his wife sitting on his lap. Whoa.
Yeah, talking about Biggie Smalls' wife. When he went to the studio, Faith was in the studio sitting on Pac's lap.
Yup. Stephanie chimes in. She said, yup, Too Short had that flow for sure. Steven says F that everyone says Pac went too far and hit him up. They all had it coming straight up. He's rightfully destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, what would you expect if you shot somebody and they didn't die?
No, facts. You gonna come with, listen, Pac came with that fury, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody else who came with that fury too, bro, but I ain't gonna say it on here. I usually say it in person, man. But listen, when you screw somebody over, expect them to come back with that fire. That's just how it's gonna be. Carden says the music industry as a whole was responsible for both Pac and Biggie's death. I agree with you. Keefy D stated he was at a party when a cat mentioned Puffy got him one meal for his head, and so Keefy D jumped on that bounty. Facts. That's what they saying.
Yep.
Stephanie says Ray J is a clown. Kevin says Pac booty. Hang on. Pac
dang,
No, this is what he said. Pac booty. He basically saying Pac got his cheeks took in jail, brother. I ain't gonna read
that ain't happened. That ain't
that was the rumor, though. That was the rumor, Bug.
That was not a damn rumor. That was not a rumor. Who said? I never heard that.
I heard it in Kentucky. You a damn lie. I heard he was upstate New York. He got took. Yeah, that was the rumor in the 90s.
And we was at Miss Gina's house with a cat who was locked up with Tupac, and that never happened.
Yeah, he said it never happened, but that was a rumor.
He confirmed it. It never happened.
Faith Shane says Faith let everyone clap them cheeks except me.
Hey, they said she's alive. Why?
Yeah. Kev said the
She
government
said she can't even
did kill Pac, and hang on. The government did kill Pac. He was with him. He was with. I don't know what you mean by that, bro.
Man,
he says it was on Oprah. Stephanie says lies. Hell no. Pac ain't give it up. Nah.
Yeah.
No, Pac ain't give it up.
Tell him, sister. He ain't give up no booty, man. What the fuck?
Okay, Vet says I'm from the South, but I grew up on the West Coast music in the 80s. It was East Coast. Till this day, it's West Coast, and I can't relate to East Coast now. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, nobody and everybody always said that with the East Coast music. You just said these weird big words. Nobody could relate. Everything. You didn't do nothing for the girls. You did music only for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Best lyrical dude.
Sound like a hater, man. Ray J.
I like
Albert says Ray J. I just don't know his mouth. Hang on. Ray J. Just don't know that his mouth got him in a lot of trouble. And he had some to do with Whitney Houston. Yeah, that's what they say about Ray J. That's all allegedly, though. That's all alleged. Shane says Pac is alive, living low key as an Uber driver.
Listen, I got a good question for you guys. What do y'all niggas know any what songs did Pac ever feature on? Whoever got a Pac feature besides Bone?
They didn't do a lot of features back in those days.
Ice One, E40, he's on Too Short's Cocktails. He's on who else is he on? He did a song with Above the Law. He did what
was the best one out of those?
Out of all of them, I liked it. The song he got with E40, Dusted and Disgusted. He's got a song with MC Breed. I keep my mind.
See, I didn't know about it. I ain't gonna lie.
On my mind.
I didn't know about it.
Hand on the nine.
Yeah, I didn't know about all that.
Yeah.
Okay, Vet says Biggie couldn't match Tupac. Okay,
nah,
shout out. Darcy says 7 Day Theory.
But see,
Stephanie, hang on, Jay. Stephanie says, "Yo, this cat talking out of his ass, responding to him, laugh out loud." Never Fail Life, E40.
Yeah.
Larry Johnson says John B.
Oh, John B. Yeah, I forgot about that. Jodeci.
Yeah, but wasn't that Tupac song?
No, that wasn't. John B. It was John B's song.
That was John B's song?
Yes, it was. Mark Cleaver says Pac had plenty.
It was on Tupac's album, though.
I know.
That was the name of his album. Are You Still Down?
You talking about the single? That was John B's single, homie.
No, but Pac's album was called Are You Still Down? The single was called Are You Still Down?
Yes.
So I don't understand how that was John B's song.
Man, Google it. Shane Mitchell, E40 was very underrated. AJ says John
B. So it's John B song, Grill. Featuring John Tupac.
B. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Tupac featuring John B.
Steven says, I thought everyone knew the feds / the government either orchestrated, set up, or planned a hit on Tupac as they did before. Paid people to do it, probably. They were also trying to get the Shakur family. Listen, man, it's all a possibility. I don't put nothing past nobody, man. I appreciate everybody for chiming in. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hey, man, for real. But Tupac ain't never died, man. As long as his legacy keep his legacy keep living, his influence keeps living. You know, listen, the guy been gone for almost 3 decades, man, and we still talking about him, man. So shout out to the brother, man. I don't know if it was planned, if it was orchestrated, but you could still listen. You could still listen to Tupac today, and everything's still relevant. Biggie's my guy. I can't say the same thing for him, but I will say his influence lives through the rhymes. Tupac's influence lives through everything. I mean, literally, my nephew and nieces, they ain't heard Tupac at all besides what's been playing on radio. They got Tupac shirts. They got big shirts too. But dude, I mean, they just know Pac's that guy, man. So shout out to Tupac, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's like I said, my daughter. You walk in her room, she got Tupac posters. She just turned, let's say my daughter just turned 14 on Valentine's Day. Bro, I walked in her room, she had Tupac, and I was like, you like Tupac? She's like, yeah. Like, how do you even know? She's just like, everybody knows Tupac. I was like, bro, I've never played Tupac around you, so how do you know? Like, who opened you to Tupac? I didn't open you to it.
So question, like, is Tupac raps Michael Jackson?
Yes.
The Michael Jackson of rap is Tupac Shakur? Listen, man.
Marvin Gaye.
No, I would say it's Tupac.
Yeah. Tupac. But it's like this, man. At the end of the day, like it, love it. You know, Tupac, he's going to be a part of hip hop culture forever, man. And I know, like, some people are Tupac haters, and I can understand why. You know, Tupac. I think the East Coast West Coast beef was always going to happen, but I do think Tupac.
It was y'all started it.
He didn't throw just gas on the fire. He threw jet fuel on it. You know what I'm saying? It was already happening. They was already knocking down the buildings, doing what was that song by the Dog Pound?
Listen, and New York did that because Biggie Smalls got on the radio station. Said, you gonna let these cats from California shoot our video here in New York City, and y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. And somebody played sniper and shot at their little trailer. So they was like, you know what? Since it's like that, we're gonna kick over some buildings. There you have it.
Some imaginary buildings, nigga. I don't know who gets shot at in real life and start kicking over imaginary buildings.
I mean, we can't. I mean, because y'all ain't like y'all gonna bring the dude to the forefront so we can dog pound his butt, beat him down.
Listen, man.
So we had to do what was right. Y'all got it though. Y'all got the message. They got the message. What Jay-Z says. It's like New York's been soft. Everything Snoop came through and crushed the buildings.
As Jay-Z sells millions of records. The fuck you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck that makes sense at? You know what I'm saying? As Jay-Z starts running the rap game.
Jay-Z. You got to talk to Jay-Z. It was his line.
It was his line.
It was a dope line too. It's like New York's been soft ever since Snoop came through and crushed the buildings.
As he runs the rap game while he says that. Make that make sense, man.
Yeah, Jay-Z, you got some explaining to do.
He ain't got no explain, dude. He made millions. Ain't nothing to explain. Ain't nothing to explain.
I'm not complaining. I like the line. I like the rap line he said.
I like the line too.
Made it a high line and make it a hot song.
It's called propaganda, man. It's propaganda. Yeah. I say a dope line that everybody gonna like, but at the same time, I'm gonna act like New York ain't thriving as he runs the rap game. At that time, he ran the rap game. Let's not get it twisted. I don't want to make it seem like Jay-Z is still doing it like that because he ain't. But Jay-Z had his time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand some of these people like act like New York had the rap game, then the West Coast. It came to the South. It got back to the East Coast because Jay-Z started. He had a pretty long period, and then 50 Cent came. Then the South took it back. I don't know where it's at right now because right now
it's in limbo.
I don't think it's in limbo. I think New York and East Coast kind of got a hold on it, but it's like it's not where you want it to be, though. You know what I'm saying? It's because there's no new generation of cats that's in charge of it. It's right now. It's still in the '90s generation.
New York.
It's still in our It's still in our generation of the '90s. I think everybody's still waiting for that new wave of young people to come in and take control of this thing. I mean, you got to think the best rappers right now are in their 40s and 50s right now. And if you say it's Drake and J. Cole and them, they're like 38, 39, 40. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
where are the new young kids that's in their 20s that's going to take control of this rap game? I think that's what everybody's waiting on. That's why it seems like the rap game's in limbo. We're looking for the Tupac. We're looking for the next big. But these brothers still got a hold on the game, even though they're dead. Because we don't have a group of young rappers. Yeah, you have NBA
they're comparing NBA YoungBoy to Tupac now. So
that's versus sales. That's versus sales. NBA YoungBoy is not a person where he's dead and gone. He's going to have a Biggie and Tupac effect. He just don't make that kind of. Hell no, he don't make that kind of music. It'll probably be nostalgic. No, it'll probably be nostalgic for these kids, but it's not. He don't have messages in his song that makes you say. It'll just be nostalgic because you know where you'll be when you heard this song, when you heard that song for these young generations. But everybody's looking for that. Listen, when Tupac and Big came along, even the people that was before us, when we were 17, 18, you had 30 and 40 years old listen to our music at that time. You know what I'm saying? My uncle was in his 40s and 50s banging, let me see you toss it up. I remember I'm riding in this dude's car and he just playing that shit. And he's like, ain't you too old to be playing this shit? But Tupac was his guy. How you liking the same music I like in your 40s and 50s? We don't have that right now.
But they didn't. I don't think they did music for young kids though back in the G though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
You make it a point to be young. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. They don't have that right now. I'm not dissing the young dudes. They just don't have the people that's going to cross the age gap. There was no age gap for Big and Pac. Like, I mean, for real, when we were 16, 17, it felt like those dudes was 30 and 40. And now just to hear now to hear they died at 25. Bro, we was only a few years off from them. You know what, like 8 years or something like that? They were only 8 years older than us, but they felt like they were so old because they was not saying no young stuff. They weren't making excuses. They weren't purposely being a YN. They were calling themselves Frank White, Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about OGs, calling this like they were Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not knocking these young cats. I hope these young cats step the game up because one thing personally, I hate the fact that their generation can't take it from our generation. I want their generation to take it from us to where the fact is, hey, sit your ass down, man. You got a lot of these older groups that have rebirth life because that young group cannot take it away from them. You got the Locks going on tour. You got all these old cats going on tour, dropping albums, and these albums are being sought after now because you guys can't take it away. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are giving them life because you don't have the rap talent. And you just keep using excuses. You're old, you're old, you're old. Fuck old. Use your talent like Big and Pac did and take it away. Say, no, this is mine. Give me that. I'm hoping these young cats can do it, man. You know? So shout out to everybody who's in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, man. If you are a Pac fan, let us know. Oh, shit. Oh, please shit. Do.
I know y'all riding with us. I know you riding with us.
So let me get to some of these comments, man. My bad, y'all.
I can lie with it.
Let me get to these. Damn, dog. I didn't know y'all was chiming in, dog. Good grief, man. This shit did not let me know.
Of course you didn't. You over there rambling about Biggie Small.
Okay, let's go. John B. Pac. John B. Let's go. E40. AJ says MC Breed. Mark says he did with Scarface Smile.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that joint. That Smile for me. That was tough. Man,
gotta be mine, says Steven. AJ brings up Scarface too. Larry Johnson says got two
two of America's Most Wanted. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, man. AJ says Scarface. Albert says Scarface. AJ says Tyrese. Tyrese got a Pac feature? I gotta check that out.
I didn't know that one.
Steven says he couldn't match him at all.
Eminem actually has a Pac feature too.
Yeah, Carden says that's a made up window. Carden says Ray J's a clown, but that brother knows he has a lot of the industry secrets. He does. That's probably why he's going through some of the stuff. But shout out to him. Hope he gets better. Hell no, Biggie cannot touch Pac. That's what Larry says. Are you still down? That was a good song. That's one of them songs forever. Shane says Biggie ain't got the catalog to mess with Pac. I agree with you. Vet says West Coast has the best music.
Yes, it does.
I think Jay would agree with you on that.
I agree with you.
Texas Balls says Redman. Shout out to Redman. Darcy says exactly.
Redman what?
AJ said that was a John B single. Man, he probably said I think, does Redman have a song with Pac too?
I'm not sure.
I
did not know that was a John B single.
On that,
he says he did a track with John B.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
got. Why did he call his album? Why did he call his album "Are You Still Down"? They just did that. That's a coincidence.
What album are you talking about? You Still Down?
Tupac.
What album was that, Nick?
That came out right after Machiavelli. It was a double CD.
He was already dead, bro. Yeah, he was dead though, bro.
He was dead.
So that wasn't Pac. That was not even that. Pac didn't even have his hands on that. That was John B. Get it right. Tupac ain't got no album called "Are You Still Down." Let's go, Larry.
Yeah.
Or maybe he does. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's tripping.
He says, or maybe he does.
Got an album called "Are You Still Down?" So. He does got an album called "Are You Still Down?"
He was already dead, bro. And yes, Pac.
Yeah, he was already dead though.
Pac does have a double album called "Are You Still Down?" Larry says, Steven, you're right. Right now, that's facts. They're in the comments. They, some of these comments, they're talking to each other. First album. I don't know what that is, man. Your boy's getting deep. Can you see that, Jay? What are you talking about? There's some Tupac shit. He's getting deep into the weeds with the Pac. They look like Steve Mike got you beat.
That must be like an underground album. I couldn't see the name. Larry. Because Are You Still Down was like a double CD album he did after he died, though.
Yeah, that wasn't Pac. But he called it, he said he'd be forever immortalized. No, that's facts. Pac do have an album called "Are You Still Down?" This was after he died. Machiavelli Forever. Stephanie says, yup. He lives on always. Energy never dies. That's factual right there, bro. That's a bar, what she said right there.
His energy, bro.
That's a bar. Yeah, facts. Energy never dies. Shane says my school performed "Dear Mama" for a Christmas party. That's what's up, pal. That's what's up. That's powerful right there, bro.
Hey, I remember what's his name was going to perform "Dear Mama." Mike Gilly. Holy moly.
Mark says John B has a song with him by the same name. Are You Still Down? Mark says yes. Shane says yes. AJ says facts. Stephanie says facts. Steven says hell yeah.
So, Grim, what were you thinking about?
What do you mean?
Hang on. Tom says,
thinking that I was thinking that was
is this Michael? Tom says, is this Michael podcast respect for staying consistent and healthy? Hey, shout out to you, bro. Let's put a star on that, man. Big facts, bro.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I just gotta catch up on the comments, bro.
No, I was saying that I thought it was a Tupac. I thought because they called that Tupac album "Are You Still Down?" I thought it was a Tupac single by the same name, "Are You Still Down?" featuring John B.
Tupac.
If I'm correct, that single came out way before that album, though.
Yeah,
but it's on the album though.
Yeah, but it's some made up stuff, bro. So I mean,
I know.
Yeah, they can make stuff up.
I thought it was a Pac song, dog.
I think him and John B had two songs, two different songs, too, bro.
Because he recorded. I think Afeni he had to get Afeni's permission to record that verse on that song. And Afeni told him that she wanted him to do that song or the album. Which one? He said that himself.
Larry Johnson says Tupac is the Jesus of rap. Yeah, I said it. He said I stand on it. Put a stamp on it.
Yeah, I think Tupac and John B got two different songs.
Okay, Mark says no other artist had a bigger impact and storied life than him. That's facts.
Tupac Shakur and
That says Puffy always wanted to be Tupac and always thought before the beginning it was Puffy. Nah, there are some people saying that. Hell no, Tupac. I guess you're saying Tupac was sold out. Oh, he said Tupac was a sellout. Oh, whoa.
Wow. Who said
Sellout
that?
to who?
Whoa.
That was Kevin.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Stephen Gardner said Tupac was a sellout. Whoa.
No.
Yes, Tupac is the
sir.
rap Michael Jackson. That's how you know how far behind I am, ladies and gentlemen. We talking about the rap Michael Jackson. I think I said that way back. Forever, say it louder. But listen, check it out. I gotta catch up, man. So I gotta skip some. So pardon me, man. Y'all are on it, man.
What Tupac sell out in? Tupac ain't never been no
Larry
sellout.
Johnson said NBA YoungBoy is not. He says NBA YoungBoy is not no Tupac. That is fucking bullshit. I think that's what you're saying. No, that's factual, bro. That's factual.
I've heard somebody comparing YoungBoy to Tupac. It's like how Tupac was then NBA YoungBoy is now.
I had to skip y'all, so pardon me. Kevin says Tupac was that sellout, man. He was a government agent, and all he did was cause destruction. He did have a song, "While You Still Down." Oh, Kevin spitting flames right here, bro. And then Stephanie says Tupac ain't no sellout. What?
Yeah, destruction. Listen, if you was against death row and you was snatching change, you were the ops.
Love the session. It basically saying Pac went from feminine to a thug. Laugh out loud. He never stopped playing his first role.
Man, he did not do that, bro.
He never stopped playing his first actor role.
I don't get that.
Hold up. They getting spicy in the comments. Jay, they getting spicy in the comments. That was
yeah, what he say?
Now that's Love's Obsession. Every single Tupac singles that made it big were dissing Biggie.
That's lie. That's a lie. California Love ain't dissing Biggie.
All rappers wanted to be him. All ladies wanted to be with him. So
California Love has nothing to do with Biggie Smalls.
So Steven, that is true. But hey, Tupac was bagging a lot of people's chicks, man. He was man. Now it's coming out. He was man. If you had a chick in the game, I'm just sorry to be you, because Tupac was coming for him.
Lisa Lopez.
And they still coming. The man joined the gang at 30. Man, he didn't even make it to 30, so we can't do that. That's cap. That's cap. The man died at 25. That's
Listen,
cap.
bro, he was. Everybody keeps saying he was with the gang. He was with the gang. Okay.
Mark says so no other rapper spoke up for the black community more than he did. That's facts.
Exactly.
That says above the law.
Exactly right. Said he was a sellout. Man joined the gang.
Loves in Session said the videos are out. There he made. I guess you talking about the one where he seemed kind of sassy a little bit. Hell, the government had a beef with Tupac.
Yeah, his aunt Ashada was
right. Stephanie says right. He real spicy with it.
Damn,
what you want, fan? No. She talking about homeboy. Talking about homeboy. Hold on. Right, he real spicy with it. What you want, fam? Get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Boo that man. Boo.
Darcy says it's bedtime for them. They ain't trying to say ish. Nah, listen, man. Listen. We can't go dissing Pac now. Let's be for real. Like I just be listen. If you going this big, I'm going this Pac. But listen, on real talk, there's no evidence of Tupac being zesty or whatever you want to call it. That's you do see him. He doing the hands and he doing this and but he's still a kid, y'all. At that, he was only 17. He's still trying to find his way. He's not even a grown man. Like, let's really be real. So if you're gonna look at a 17-year-old, yeah, I mean the boy barely had a license at that time. Come on, man. And yes, so he is doing all that, but all you do have is people saying he was bagging people's chicks. That's what I mean. They say he bagged, like Bobby Brown was asking him about his wife, Whitney, Faith, Madonna, Left Eye, Yo-Yo. I mean, these are some of your best.
Dina Howard.
These are some of your best. Mark says most of the trash came after he died. Many was jealous. In fact, every girl wanted that man. Nah, facts. The ignorance coming from these comments is ridiculous. That's kind of factual. You know what I'm saying? So shout out for everybody tapping in, man.
Didn't hold no punch, man. Pac didn't hold no punches. If he had a problem with you, your name was coming on a record. You believe that? No, facts. He wasn't doing no subliminals. He told you who he was talking about by name. And if you chose to respond, then he had something for you too.
Name another rapper who shot 2 off-duty police officers for jumping a black man. Factual. There's facts.
That's actual factual.
There's somebody coming in hot.
Yeah,
Mr. Howard coming in hot. He said Pac was a little sus. He got pics laid up with men.
He talking about that Money B picture. Money B explained that picture already. Money B already explained that picture. I know exactly what
he said. Outfits before Thug Life. Yeah.
He put out
coming in hot. Yeah. Kevin got to go too. That's what Larry Johnson says. Boo, tomato. Get that dude out of here. Pac was not zesty. Nah. Pac was not zesty, bro. We can actually say Pac ain't zesty, bro. Let's be honest.
Nah, he wasn't.
He wasn't zesty, man. He was bashing all the chicks. That's more reasons why they probably killed Pac. Messing with all them females, man.
That probably is. Yeah. That could be.
He got around.
And then AJ come in, but Biggie definitely had some suggestive lyrics, and he does. He did say that line, but it was quoted off of Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor had a joke, which Richard Pryor wasn't sus. Richard Pryor was zesty about the whole. I don't even like that lyric. Literally, I didn't like that lyric when he said it. I ain't like it. You know what I mean? Listen, it might have been a hot line, a funny line in Richard Pryor's little thing, and Biggie was known for biting shit. You know? But back in the 90s, we didn't have the pause game. We didn't have all that shit. Listen, either you was gay, you weren't. We didn't have all this stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? Only thing Pac sold out was albums. No facts. Steven says, but all these skinny pant wearing dudes today ain't zesty. Listen, man, we can't get on this Pac being gay stuff, dog. I can't go for it.
Especially when there's no proof. Yeah, man.
Yo, somebody come and says, have you seen all the AI video of Tupac still alive dissing Jay-Z? I have. Some of them are pretty dope though. Some of that computer AI is dope. I don't care what anybody say, man. I'm all for it, man. Computer AI, I'm not against it. I'm for it. I know people say that's the mark of the beast. The end times is coming. Listen, we can't stop it, man. All we can do is ride till we die, man, on this thing, you know. And then what you believe in is what you believe on. You're gonna go where you go. So I'm not against computer AI, but I'm not for it either. But I know we can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are against it, and some people are for it. So it was written in the book. We can't stop this, man. We can just roll. Do you want to ride or die? That's all we can do is ride or die. You know what I'm saying? So look, right. He called him out. Pac was not zesty. You a hater, bro.
No.
The ladies love Pac, and the dudes want to be him. So bye. That's what Stephanie said. So bye. You know, hey, if Jay had a bandana, I guarantee he'd be wearing it.
He did have a bandana. He's got one on the right. He's got. Are you talking about Jay-Z or him?
I'm talking about Jay.
I'm about me, nigga.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jay-Z. I'm gonna say he's got one on the cover of one of his albums.
But he ain't above Pac. I can agree. Listen, I ride with Big, man. He said he ain't above Pac. That's what Larry Johnson said.
Talking about
Biggie's my guy. Yeah, he said the Big ain't above Pac. I can agree with that. I ain't against it. Yeah, it makes you the shit. AJ says, but you're going to use it, and you don't rock that way. Is very sus. They must be having a conversation between themselves, bro. I'm trying to get a grip on what's going on, but yeah. Kev came in
because they can't. They mad.
He stirred the pot. He stirred the pot. You can't just go dissing Pac, man. Listen, I know that this to be true, man.
Fans out there, don't
you walk into a room dissing Pac. Yeah, you walk into a room dissing Pac. Hey, man, you can probably find yourself into a physical altercation. And I don't know many rappers that's going to get you.
I told you. When I was in New York, them dudes got into a physical altercation over the Tupac thing. But damn, he put pause
AJ
on
said
that
he was
guy.
talking about Biggie's gay verse. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. I did not approve of that lyric. Let me say it. I did not approve of that lyric, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did.
Chevy Maniac says Pac still play today.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely LJ. Talking about Larry Johnson coming in hot. You know, hey, LJ, listen, he tossing him to the side. If you're dissing Pac, LJ, Larry ain't playing it. Stephanie ain't playing it either. Man, shout out to AJ too. All y'all,
Yeah.
We appreciate like and subscribe, man. Y'all keep
like and subscribe, man.
And listen, man. Pac was loved, man. He still loved today. Listen, there's just a lot of people, and I'm trying to catch it with the comments, y'all. But man, y'all going in, bro. And there's just too many, man. My hooked on phonics ass cannot keep up with y'all, man. Y'all are literally going in, bro, and we appreciate it. But Tupac is a living legend, bro. Regardless if you like it or not, man. He's saying it in his lyrics. He said this is the way he wanted to be remembered, and he's there. I mean, you can look at this. Our channel's small, man. And you look at some of these comments, man, these cats is going in, bro. Yo, shout out to you. He says, new subscriber. Shout out to you. He says, new subscriber. You know, you officially my fave. Hey, man.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because
shout out to you, man.
We're gonna keep going after this nostalgic music. We're gonna do big next, man. Listen. And wait on the Eminem one, man. Because look, the M's a little controversial, man. Just like y'all like Pac, we all know Eminem is a huge advocate for Pac, man. And people say Eminem's the GOAT. But has Eminem overthrown Pac? That's the question. Has Eminem overthrown Pac? Because some people gonna tell you, yeah. And say, forget how you feel about it. You know what I mean? We're gonna save that for another day. We definitely got to get into the Eminem conversation. And he's one of the greatest lyricists. And do y'all like the new Eminem? You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking Slim Shady.
Whoa.
I'm just saying over like lyrics, bro. The new Eminem. I don't want to make this about Eminem. We're talking about Pac.
Oh. AJ says Eminem is only popular like that due to his white sales. Is it true? Listen, we gonna get into this conversation. That's a conversation up for another day. His white sales, huh? But Eminem was saying some stuff too, though.
He's dope, though. Don't get it twisted. My man is dope.
Oh,
but
Eminem. Hey, AJ came with some heat. He said, "Ain't nobody asking to play that at a cookout either." That's facts. That's facts. I ain't never heard somebody say, "Hey, play that Eminem, bro." Man, you might get stolen, bro. You might get stolen.
There ain't nobody asking to play him at the cookout. Let's go to a Curtis Jackson
come through.
Cookout.
He said 50 Cent is the GOAT. Okay.
Ooh.
We got somebody riding for fifth dog.
My ride for fifth?
Really? The fifth dog.
Yeah, the fifth dog. Steven said sales don't make. Hey, Steven said sales don't make you the best. Sales don't make you the best. Because listen, I ain't never heard somebody call Drake the GOAT.
Fight.
I ain't never heard nobody say Drake's the GOAT.
Hey. He don't write his raps though, so he can't be the GOAT.
Exactly. Let's see. And
yeah, we're talking to those who write the rap.
Hey, look. Sorry for y'all. I gotta listen. Y'all commenting so much and y'all doing the back and forth. I gotta start picking y'all, man. Right now, Larry Johnson said, man, don't sleep on Jadakiss. That's what I'm looking at to put New York back on the map. Yeah, I said it. That too.
Oh, you might as well hang that up, buddy. You tell him, Larry, hang that up. Larry Johnson, hang that up.
He said he's from the mother effing South. Yeah, man.
Who, Jadakiss?
Yeah. He said Jada. That's your guy, Grim. Jada. Kiss.
Yes. Jada. You got beef with the feds and the DA. You got footage in the game press replay. Go ahead. I almost got on my Jada shit.
Kendall says Drake was the GOAT for a while. I can understand that. He was putting out some music. And then Kendrick came and, gave him the boot. You know what I'm saying? But shout out, man. Y'all going in, man. Somebody coming in hot. Says Jadakiss finger. Red number 1. What does that mean? Do you understand? Chevy says Kiss showed his ass on that Versus. He showed it too. He definitely did. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna say like this, man. If Versus was to come through, right, and say we're gonna do a Versus, and we're gonna have Pac in it. Who do you want to be on the other side? If they was doing the hologram thing, y'all remember when they did the hologram and Snoop came out and he was crip walking and they did Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party and they did what was that? What was that show they did? It's the show out in Cali. What is it called, man? Huge show, phenomenal. They did the hologram of Pac.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's called
it's skipping
Coachella. It's called Coachella.
If they was to do a Versus of Coachella and they did a hologram, who would y'all want to be on the other side? What's up?
I'd say
okay, Coachella. Small. Chevy said too. Dirty Thumbs is back in the building. He screams out name.
What's up, Dirty Thumbs?
That's my guy.
Yeah. Dirty Thumbs.
Dirty Thumbs back in the building.
Yeah. All right. No, that's
okay. AJ says Coachella. All right. Okay. I love what I do. Says Pac brought vulnerability to mainstream on an international level. But if you really research, you'll see that other artists, rappers, etc., underground were speaking on similar topics. That's factual, man. That's factual. But you're right. He brought it to the mainstream. I agree with that. I agree with it anyway. Now, Kendall, are you saying you want Lauryn Hill to do a Versus with Pac? Is that what you're saying?
He gets smoked.
Kevin says Eazy-E was the West, not no Tupac.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. That's what I just said.
Jay thinks the same thing.
He is the West. We're talking about people who were born there. Me, Easy, Gang, we're born in California. Yeah, we're talking about those people.
And somebody says also Busta Rhymes. Larry says, I've been subscribed, homie. Download some real ones. This platform is what it is. And all the real ones in the chat too. Fuck with y'all. Hey, we appreciate Larry. Nah, you've been chiming in, bro. Yeah. Larry been coming in hot on some of y'all, man. Like real spill. He been coming in hot. Stephanie too. Like some of y'all, AJ, all y'all coming in hot. Even the ones trolling. Darcy to mention the name. Crazy Bone. Crazy Bone. Hey, Crazy Bone's that guy. You already know we avid Bone.
That's my guy. Yeah.
Straight up. Bone to the bone, bone to the bone, bone. Hey, don't get me started, bro.
You already know.
I know we making a wish foundation, man, to get the solo album out for him.
Just for the record, that Thug Love is the best Pac feature I've ever heard. Period. That's just me.
AJ says Larry cool people. No, for sure.
See what Brock.
Dirty Thumb says
unity.
Yo, look. Dirty Thumb says you might as well do Ice-T versus Pac. Ice-T versus Pac, not Ice Cube.
No, sir. Yeah, Ice Cube. That sounds a little better. Ice-T, no. Ice-T don't got a catalog. He got a catalog, but it's not extensive.
Larry says Darcy Crazy Bone
the West
is
Coast
that
pioneer.
dude for real. Somebody call it says Twister. Do Twister in Pac? I don't know. I think Pac can still get Twister.
I don't think so. What?
Dirty says,
I don't know. That'd be a good one.
No, Too Short versus Pac could be a good one. Too Short versus Pac, straight up. 2 for a day. People sleeping on Too Short. Can't sleep on Too Short.
No, I think Too Short would be a good one. Or Mac Dre. Mac Dre would be a good one.
Chevy says Twister
His Nation against the Thugs.
Chevy says Twister don't get his flowers. And that's factual, bro. We need to do one on Twister too. Like Twister is a real player.
Go harder than Twister.
Yeah, but he don't get his flowers, dog. Twister been doing this so long, but he does not get that. That's so factual, bro. That is so factual. Yeah, So somebody says Big L. Oh, Dirty Thumb says Big L.
Oh, Big L.
He don't have a catalog.
I don't think Big L's in the conversation. Yeah, no. Yeah, Big L was dope, but he's not on Pac's level by no means.
Peter says Tupac had demons. He was sick. Man, I think everybody fights some demons, man. I think everybody fight demons, dog. Real talk. I love what I do said. What's the question? We said if they was gonna do the Coachella hologram and they was doing the verses, who would you want to see on the other side versus Pac, man? Who would you want to see if they was gonna do the hologram battle and do hit for hit, feature for feature? Who you want to see?
I'd like to see Biggie Smalls.
No, that's cliche. That's cliche.
Yeah, I was gonna say thing.
That's cliche.
That's why
I mean, the Young Jeezy versus Gucci Mane was cliche. It was a real.
But they actually
that was a real.
That was a real beef.
I mean, come on now.
No, that was a real beef. Somebody died in that one.
So was the Biggie Smalls and Tupac. They real beefs.
Nah,
I don't think it's the same thing.
Pac had beef with a lot of people. Larry says,
"Hey, that would not be the same thing when we compare Biggie Smalls to Tupac anyway. That's back and forth. I mean, if that was the case, that wouldn't even be a question. That's not totally different. It's the same thing. What is different about it?
Larry says, I'm going to Twister fan. I ain't going to lie, but Crazy Bone, my dude. That's just what it is. I mean, I guess that's what he's saying. I guess he's saying he's a Twisters fan, and Crazy Bone's his dude. But so
why don't you go Twister versus Crazy Bone? Why don't you do that? That makes more sense. I guess that would make more sense.
That would.
That's good. I would definitely give. I don't know who I would give that to.
And this person chiming in says DMX, bro. I can see. And this person saying Slim Shady is on Pac's level. Slim Shady on Pac's level, but you can't something. I don't know what that means right there.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Listen, Eminem is on Tupac's level lyrically, but not culturally.
Oh, I loved what I do says you leaving out LL Cool J. That's facts, bro. Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Tupac DMX forever. Facts. AJ says cap. AJ, are you saying
that's cap. That's Kaepernick.
What's cap?
What's cap, AJ?
Crazy Bone think he can hang with Twister.
No, what's cap, AJ? Let us know. Hang on. This person Trump says Eminem is not on Tupac's level, period.
I think he is lyrically. I mean, if you're saying that, that's
Chevy says LL's nice, has his own lane, but come on.
Yeah.
Jay, can you see that? Who is they talking about? Are you talking about Eazy-E, bro?
Eazy-E forever.
Is that Eazy-E? I see it.
Yep.
You on there. Okay. AJ says Eminem is not on Tupac's level. That's what they were talking about. That's what AJ was saying. I love what I do. Tupac was an actor, a quadruple threat. That's facts, man. Tupac and X were poets, bro. No, that's factual, man. AJ says, I have he has Mickey Mouse rhymes, clown music. See, talking about M, some people ain't gonna feel M. And see, we can get in that later because that's a whole nother subject. Like I told you, listen, I love Eminem. Eminem is one of the best MCs to do it. And I used to think Eminem was so dope, right? I used to think Eminem was so dope. But put this on your brain. Because I was like, Eminem is he's coming from the bottom to the top, right? Because he couldn't say the N-word, right? There were some things Eminem couldn't say. But then when you really start looking at it as a lyricist, there's a lot of things that Eminem could say that a black lyricist cannot say. Bruh, as a black lyricist, you could not say you're going to kill your mom. You cannot say you're going to rape somebody because we're going to turn your ass off. We literally going to turn you off. There's certain things, if you was to say that Eminem said, you can't say these things. They will turn you off. Eminem got away with a lot of stuff. I don't know if it was a skin color. I don't know what it was, but I know as a black lyricist, you say some of the stuff, you say you're going to do these things. I shouldn't even said the R word, but I said it.
I think it was the machine behind them, Jimmy Iovine and them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You couldn't say certain things as a black lyricist. You're not allowed to say that stuff, the stuff Eminem said.
No, you can't. No. You can't say stuff like that and not get looked at as weird. But hold on, no. Wait a minute. What about Brother Lynch?
But he's looked
Brother
at
Lynch
as
was
weird.
talking.
Yeah, but that's why he's not that's why he's not mainstream. He's not mainstream because of those things. That's why Brother Lynch has his own lane and he will never reach the heights that Eminem because of the things he was saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And Jay says he's not weird, but there's a group of people who's just not gonna listen to him just because what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? I remember there was a girl that I spoke to, not like on some sexual stuff. There was a girl I was talking to because she was from the Bay, and I said, "You listen to Brother Lynch?" She said, "Yeah, if you want to get beat up." I said, "But he's from that area too." She said, "No, we don't rock with that."
No, he's not. He's not from the Bay though.
He's not. Well, she was from the Bay, and she said she heard him, but she said, "Bro, you listen to that. If you want to listen to that, you're gonna get whooped." But she was full Mac Dre. She was full Mac Dre.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's the Bay. He's from the Bay, Mac.
Full Mac Dre.
From Sacktown.
And when I brought up Brother Lynch, bro, she was immediately offended and was like, "Listen, we're not gonna talk about this because this phone call will self-destruct." Nah, listen, she was offended, bro. Like offended to the point where she's about to hang up because I mentioned him. She's like, "Yeah, we don't listen to that shit.
Wow,
it's Mac Dre for life. You say something about Mac Dre, somebody might kill you." You know,
facts. They love Mac Dre, bro.
Time with Mac Dre. I said,
no, bro.
I thought Brother Lynch was from that area, but nah, she wasn't off that. She wasn't off that.
But
she was immediately offended. She was ready to hang up on the phone call, and she was like, "Yeah, you play that. You come around here because I was talking about coming out to Cali back in those days." And she's like, "Yeah, play that if you want to and get hurt." I was like, "Damn." Like, yeah, we don't play that and we don't rock like that. Not out here. It's Mac Dre for life. You say something about him, get your cat peeled. Say, damn.
Mac
Dre. I was never on Mac Dre's music. Okay. Oh,
another West Coast.
Somebody says Eminem is a lyrical artist, bro. But you talking about Pac and X, bro? No, facts. That's facts. Brother Lynch is niche. Is a niche. Yeah, it definitely has a certain niche. That horror rap. That's what Chevy's talking about.
Horrorcore.
Horror rap.
You knew he was just spitting. Nah, facts. Talking about Eminem. Eminem was just spitting. Chevy said he still bumped that Lynch. Dig? That's Jay's guy too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shit, I still be bumping Lynch. Shit,
as people, no lie, I love him, but I would listen to X prayers more than M's music. Real speak. No, facts. Crazy Bone. Hey, facts, man. Crazy Bone's that guy.
Crazy
I think we can all agree that Crazy Bone's that guy, man. Not just Bone Thugs and Harmony, just as an artist, bro. I think Crazy Bone don't get enough respect just as an artist, bro. For real, because he's tied to a group.
True. That is true.
Okay. Homie chimes in and says, we respect M, bro. Ain't nobody riding around bumping M. Facts. No, they not. Okay. No, they're not. Vet says Tupac versus Nas. I like that too. Tupac versus Nas, man. They both kind of on the same time a little bit. One's a little more lyrical, but one's a little more I want to say spiritual, but he's really not. Pac ain't really spiritual. He's just in your spirit, man. And I think Pac's gonna win every time. Pac's gonna win every time just because Pac, he pulls on those emotional strings, bro. He really does, bro. And so as you're young, you might not be feeling Pac, but as you get older, Pac, like me, I was not on that time with Pac. I wasn't on that time with Nas either. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to kick knowledge? Hey, I understood exactly what Jay-Z said when he dropped that line. But as you get older, you start maturing to that. Me, I did. It took me to mature to realize what they was really on, bro. So that's what Pac mean for me, man, for real. We're gonna jump around a little bit. Still to this day, that's what I think you're talking about. Either you rocking that Lynch or Pac, you know what I'm saying? Chevy says Crazy Bone flow stupid. Jay Williams says Jay-Z is the only overrated one. Whoa. Ooh. Jay-Z overrated as fuck. Whoa.
Yeah.
Overrated?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Overrated. Very overrated. Nas versus
Homie chimes in and says he want to see Nas and Jadakiss do a versus. That will shut the internet down.
Nas will crush Jadakiss. Nas will crush Jadakiss.
Okay, that says I don't bump him. Don't have a CD from him. Dirty Thumb says Mobb Deep or Camouflage. Who's Camouflage? Y'all know who Camouflage is?
That boy that's you talking about the one from South Carolina? The one that's dead? His daughter
J Dope, come on.
LSU.
No, shout out, man. Listen, man. We gonna keep Pac alive, man. For all y'all that's in the comments, please like and subscribe, man. We thank y'all for showing up and showing out, man. We gonna talk about Big though, man. We gonna do one about Big, man. What's today?
We're gonna talk about him.
We're gonna do Big. We're gonna have to do Big this week, Thursday or Friday, man. Tap in. We're gonna have to run one about Big, man. Shout out to Pac, man. Pac live on. You know what I'm saying? This is a small channel.
We got a lot of questions for you, brother.
We're gonna represent for Pac, man. And we appreciate everybody for chiming in, man. We're gonna get off unless y'all want to keep running, Jay Grimm. Y'all want to keep it going? Yeah, we can, because this one for Pac.
You.
Nah, y'all tell me.
We always running for Pac. We run for Pac.
We don't run for Pac. We gonna run for Big. You know, shout out. I see you. I'm more Pac than Big. Both rest in peace, for sure. Man, those were two brothers who left us with a lot of good music, man. Shout out, man. Shout out, man.
It's fortunate their lives was cut short, though.
Yeah, for real. And when people pass, and when I pass, I wish I could leave a legacy like that, man. For real, very impactful, man. You can only wish to leave an impact like that, man. And it's not necessarily for the fame or nothing like that. I think you would hope to leave an imprint on the world like that, or at least with your family. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it makes you wonder, who's the next rapper to have this type of impact? Will there ever be another rapper to have this type of impact that they have? Because it's kind of crazy, though, that the impact that Tupac and Biggie has when they didn't even start this rap thing. They came. I know this is a whole other conversation,
and I'm really trying to dumb it down, right? But I think if Drake was to die the way they died, I think Drake will leave that kind of impact.
Probably.
Because they were taken away too short. But I think if Drake was to really die, I think people would really appreciate Drake's music and what he's brought to the game. Even though he don't have that message.
No, I can see that.
He doesn't have that message, but I think
even though he don't write his rhymes,
I don't think it's about writing rhymes. I just think it's the impact on the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think if Kendrick was to die, I think it'd be that kind of impact. I think J. Cole, kind of. Because just what J. Cole stands for as a man, not necessarily music, but what he stands for as a man.
Yeah, man or a mouse, quick up. I mean, he did take a long time to come back with that response.
He did, man. So, hey, man. So we appreciate everybody, hey, for liking and subscribing and tapping in, man. Shout out to all y'all who tapped in, especially y'all in the comments, man. Y'all killing it, man. I wish I could have really been in the comments with y'all. Like, for real, if y'all look at the comments, they going in, bro. They going in. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, man, that really miss Tupac, man. And I think anytime somebody talks about him, it's a lot of people who don't mind chiming in, you know, saying that's the wonderful thing about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of impact that lets you know that man was in. His impact was powerful. Right, as soon as somebody talk about him, somebody else want to chime in, they want to speak, but like, hey, I got some stories about Pac too. Let you know how he resonated.
Chevy, we appreciate it, bro. But
yes, sir.
Okay, y'all. But that's gonna be a wrap, y'all. We appreciate y'all for chiming in. Y'all in the comments, y'all going off, man. Y'all keep it going, man. Definitely appreciate it, man. Y'all some cool mugs. Darcy from France, shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody in there. But Darcy from France, shout out, man. We out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Shout out, Darcy.